FF Radio.
Hafak Radio. You're listening to Hafak Radio.
The latest hits, oldest, greatest memories, latest gist, news, sports, information, all on Hafak Radio. Who plays the biggest sound? We do. We are Hafak Radio. 247 around the world, non-stop. This is Hafak Radio, the radio for the society.
The Lagos State government has just relaxed lockdown. Yes, it's been relaxed. We've had our experiences, we've had our moments, we've had our fun, we've had our contributions one way or the other. It's a beautiful evening on Hafak Online Radio, and I'm your host, Larry B. It's Relationship Diaries on Hafak Online Radio. I'm sure you've all missed me. Yes, I've been away on official duty with. Don't worry, you can call me for further details. Okay, so like I said earlier, the Lagos State government has relaxed lockdown and taking a little cruise through COVID-19. We'll see we've had deaths, we've had recoveries, we see the updates every day on the news, on social media and all of that. Okay, so now we're on another stage, on another level, which is I'll call the aftermath. The aftermath of COVID-19. We now have implementations. We now have COVID-19 implementations. Now that the lockdown has been relaxed, what's next? What's next is that Lagos State government has now put in or set up a plan, which is that we still have to wear our face mask around, and that we still cannot have gatherings, large gatherings. You're limited to 10 to 20. You should not be around large crowds. Still wash your hands, and do the regular stuff that we had while the lockdown was on. So down to the topic of today, talking about the aftermath of COVID-19 and Lagos State government relaxing a lockdown. We realized that some people have been in relationships way before now. Yes, couples have been in relationships, some have been dating for God knows when, and some are ready to tie the knots. Some are ready to get married. So now today on Relationship Diaries, we're talking about tying the knots in a pandemic era. Okay, tying the knots in a pandemic era. We're going to be looking and analyzing couples and relationships. We're going to be analyzing marriage plans, and we're going to be analyzing implementation of marriages, all in line with the COVID-19 implementation plans from the Lagos State government. So you can contribute on this show by following us on our social media handles at Hafak Online Radio on Instagram and Hafak Online FM on Twitter. Hafak Online Radio on Instagram and Hafak Online FM on Twitter. You can also send me a message on 081-6415-6056. 081-6415-6056. Before I come back to take all of the juicy stuff I have for you, we'll go on this break and we'll be right back. Don't touch the dial. It's still Relationship Diaries with Larry B.
FF Radio.
Hafak Radio.
FF Radio.
Hafak Radio. You're listening to Hafak Radio.
The latest hits, oldest, greatest memories, latest gist, news, sports, information, all on Hafak Radio. Who plays the biggest sound? We do. We are Hafak Radio. 247 around the world, non-stop. This is Hafak Radio, the radio for the society.
Welcome back. It's still Hafak Online Radio, and it's your girl Larry B. Larry B in Relationship Diaries. Before I went on my break, I said that I was going to be taking COVID-19 and relationships and marriages. So we're talking about tying the knots in a pandemic era. How would you if you've been in a relationship and you've had plans to get married in 2020, 2020 goals, Shewa, Day 2020, Koda 2020, COVID 2020, all of those things. You're ready to tie the knots this year. How do you plan to effect it? Some people have had crazy ideas. Some people have thought that, yes, this year I'm going to bring out all my life savings. I'm going to use it to blast my wedding. Okay, some have said they're going to organize just a little wedding. Some have said they're going to go average, not too many guests. Yeah, we're going to do it on a low key. Some have thought that way. But now that we're having this plan, I know that some people actually work their marriages or their weddings to involve 10 to 20 people, But what about those people who had plans for 100 to 300 guests? What's going to happen? Are you going to come down to, to the standard of Lagos State government? Or are you going to fash it and do community service? So please, to join us on this show, you can send me a message on 081-6415-6056, 081-6415-6056, or you can send us a DM on Instagram at Hafak Online Radio and on Twitter at Hafak Online FM. Okay, I already have messages. Okay, this is Sholanke. Sholanke says, I'd rather wait till the pandemic totally fizzles out and then have my big day. But right now, we really don't know when this would end, Even outside the country, some have had to push all of the activities till next year. They've even started online classes for kids in school and all of that. So, Sholanke, I really appreciate this. But are you hoping that this would go soon? Yeah, we're all hoping. But what if your wife-to-be is in a hurry? How do you fix this? Would you rush it for her, or would you still convince her to wait till this is over? Thank you so much, Sholanke. This is from Shehu. Shehu says this era is an opportunity to save cash and resources. We are not expected to exceed the 20 guest or gathering limit, and I'll just stick with this and save for life. Okay, that's quite wise. That's wise. Shehu says that it's an opportunity to save cash. Okay, so rather than spend the money that you have or that you don't even have, why not just go low key, and stay within this limit? Okay, we've taken from Sholanke, we've taken from Shehu. We'll go on another break, and we'll still be talking on tying the knots in a pandemic era on Havoc Online Radio. And it's still your host, Clara B. Don't touch that down. I'll be right back. Relationship Diaries with your host, Larry B. I'm sure you're tired of your Larry B. But anyway, you cannot get tired of me because you're just starting to have me. Okay, so I'm talking about tying the knot in a pandemic era. How do you balance your fantasy big year 2020 marriage and this new COVID-19 implementation plan? How would you sew a wedding dress along with your face mask? Or how do you want to do this? Where do you want to have your wedding? Would you go to have your wedding in a hall and still do 10 to 20 guests and spend 1.5 million naira to have your hall? Or would you rather do a parlor event, not spend your money, and then do your 10 to 20 guests? Or would you just find an open space and do your 10 to 20 guests and have your social distancing? Okay, still join us on Hafak Online Radio on this topic today. Follow us on Instagram at Hafak Online Radio and on Twitter at Hafak Online FM. You can also send me a message on 081-6415-6056, 081-6415-6056. Fakemi says, I wish I had my wedding done in this era. Okay, I had huge budgets 2 years ago when I got married. So for me, this is a great opportunity to tie the knots. I beg you, take advantage, Jerry. Okay, I was speaking to somebody recently, and she was saying, still in line with this topic, and she was saying that there's just this notion with Nigerian in-laws, you know, or families rather. They'll get angry if they're not invited, you know, despite the fact that they know the situation right now. Some of them still will think that they need to be there, you know, that they still think that not bringing them into notice or not inviting them to these events would put them off as an important part of this of the family, so to say, as of the bride's family, of the groom's family. Well, I'll just use this opportunity to say that it's not sidelining you. You know, you're actually important. But the thing is, you have to understand that right now, I'm sure while we're on lockdown or when this whole COVID thing came, everybody, including these people who complain that they're not taken along, or they're not invited for so and so events, I'm sure we were all somehow scared. You know, some people didn't even want to go out. Some people are, there's one all those kind of things, you know. But you really need to understand, live in the same light, you know. Consider the people that you're going to meet. What if everyone is packed up? What if everyone is arrested? What if everyone is taken up for breaking the rules? I'm sure you do not want to break the rules. I'm sure you do not want to be embarrassed. I'm sure you do not want to be harassed. Okay, so please do not think that you're sidelined. Everybody is important one way or the other in tying the knots in a relationship. Understood? But please do not heat up this for the sake of the to be couples, okay? So this is Tunde from Ikoyi. Tunde says, I'm sure we all know that the country right now has no much finances, especially on the fact that we are now at the aftermath of the lockdown. Realistically, only those with an already existing savings and plans may be able to afford a large wedding. Yeah, so many people have lost their job. Oh my God. As in, I still do not know what's going to come up of those who have lost their jobs, because it's a lot. It's not like some of them have had savings before this, you know. This thing came unawares, you know, it just came like a thief in the night, and then nobody had plans, you know. So I really wonder, anyway, that's going to be a topic for another day, but how will people get back to their feet? How will they imagine if you already planned that you're going to get married and you don't even have a dough, you don't even have a dime on you. How are you going to get married? You know, people say that money is not really needed. You pay dowry. Even if you don't pay for anything, you pay bride price, you pay dowry, you buy the required things, you know, all of that. Except your family is fair enough. But if you're going to a high class family, if you're going to marry from a high class family, you might really have to pay a lot. So how do you plan if you're unfortunate that you have lost your job through this era? How do you plan to fix all of this? You know, you can still reach me on Instagram at AFAC Online Radio and on Twitter at AFAC Online FM, or send me a message on 081-641-56056. This is Tanya. Tanya says, please keep cool on wedding plans, though. We should all follow implementations on COVID-19 from the government. So let's either stick to that or only organize a parlor event of not more than 10 people to avoid facing the wrath of the law. You see, somebody has talked legal. So please, I am begging you, please stay in your house. Do not go and overdo. Don't go and start celebrating. There are still, some people are not aware that there are implementation plans. Some people just think that the policy or that lockdown has been completely raised, but then there are still do's and don'ts. Please, let's kindly follow this and avoid troubles, okay? I'm sure we've had a wonderful time today. You can still, if you have likely topics and suggestions on topics that you want us to talk about on AFAC Online Radio, you can send us a DM on Instagram at AFAC Online Radio and on Twitter at AFAC Online FM, or you can send us a message on 081-6415-6056, 081-6415-6056. I remain your beautiful, wonderful, amazing, jovial, and happy host, Larry B, on Relationship Diaries. Till I come your way, same time, same station, next time on AFAC Radio. Don't touch the dial. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked with me on AFAC Online Radio. Bye.